All right, we're live. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Let me set this up real quick. All right, I want to be able to see my chat. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, I'm having technical stuff right now. There is a lot of really, really, really anxious energy right now. We were just talking about that right before we came on, and my heart is racing. My solar plexus is like on fire right now. I was nauseous a little bit ago, and it's just, I don't know if it's you guys or if it's the energies that we're kind of battling back against right now. I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully this collective kind of healing is going to help to ease that for you guys. Hi, everyone. I'm trying to figure out how to get focused right now too. It's like there's so much excitement and a lot of pain right here in my heart space. So you guys are bringing a lot of accumulated pain with you, and anxious energy in getting help to clear it. For everybody that's just joining us, or for anybody that's doing the replay of this video, the intention of this live tonight is to create and to hold a sacred space of union, united energy in the collective between divine feminine sisters, divine masculine brothers, to heal very heavy, very dense negative energies in the collective, karmic energies. And it's happening for me specifically. And so my intention today with the other video that I had posted was to ask for your help. I was guided to ask for your help, that the energy that's surrounding me and us is it's like family karma. It's generational family curse energy that I've worked very hard at peeling away the layers of, and I have dug very deep into a lot of the layers of it. And a big part of it is it needs union energy. It needs a united force around it. I see a union of people in a circle holding hands, and it's kind of like, it looks to me like a witch's coven. It doesn't have to be that energy specifically. If that makes you nervous, it does not make me nervous at all to envision that, because I'm drawing on the amazing, powerful, united energy that enables. So it doesn't bother me. And I hope it doesn't bother you, because it's what I see. And we're all holding hands in a circle with the energy of whatever karmic energy, whatever curse energy is happening around my field, around your field. If this is happening for you, it doesn't necessarily have to be a curse. It doesn't have to be something in your family, but it whatever is happening with me and with us is being mirrored back to you as well. So whatever it is that's sitting in the middle of that, I want this space to be a united front. I want to just make clear in the very beginning that this is not a space of me and Lloyd as healers holding everyone up and sending healing and holding this space on our own. This is a united energy exchange. So every one of you has the ability to heal yourself, and as divine mirrors for each other in this collective, you are then reflecting your healing to me, and in essence, flowing that healing over to me. So just by healing yourself, you are helping to heal me as well. So absorbing and knowing that there is an even flow back and forth of that energy is something that you can do here if you're not a Reiki healer, or if you don't normally do any kind of energy healing or anything like that. You are still able to send healing to the rest of us out there. we have set up this space ahead of time to be a sacred container. It is very protected right now. And so I want you to trust that you are safe and that you are held by our energy in that way. But this does need to be an exchange. So I know that you guys, I always feel you guys holding us in light tonight. We're gonna, it's gonna be vulnerable and offering ourselves, putting ourselves out there for healing. Specifically, I feel like I want you guys to be able to set your intentions. You can set your intentions to yourself for something that you need healing for this denser energy that keeps coming into your field that is getting in the way of your healing. One of the main reasons that I needed your help is because I do the work. I do the healing work behind the scenes. And Lloyd and I are going to talk a little bit tonight too about what does it mean to do the work and all of the healing that happens in between videos and what you don't see happening and what has happened on my journey for 2 years and what that healing looks like. I do that work. And the energies that I'm feeling that are denser around me, it's like a black cloud that I feel kind of coming in into my arena a little bit. It's like energy vampires. It's like those that can feel my light shining brighter, and it is wanting some of that and not having to do the work for it. And I, as a healer and as an empath, I want so bad to help as many people as I can and to shine my light as bright as I can in order to just help them with that. But the energy that's coming in, that's darker, that's karmic, it's feeding off of it. I'm not offering it. They're feeding off of it. And I'm done holding that up. I'm done doing the work for that energy because it makes me work even harder to have to uphold and to go through healing and digging into things that I've already done. I've already been through that. The heaviness that's on me is other people needing to do that work also, but wanting to extract that from the work that I have already done. I'm drawing this sacred container right now, and the curse energy that I'm talking about too is even denser than that. And so it needs to be a united force to bust through it. So I need to catch my breath for a minute. My heart is racing right now. My heart is racing for some reason. I don't know if it's that dark energy that is like, oh shit, here it comes. Or what it is, but
you just chill a minute. So there's a lot of karmic cycles coming to the end of this year. That's what's happening for us. It's 11/11 right here in the UK, as I say this. You probably have been finding that there's been a lot of family karma, these sort of things that have been dragged up. Probably over the last couple of months, a lot of repeated cycles with family members, friends, that sort of thing. It's almost the divine's pushing you to choose yourself over these things. Again, it's about choosing yourself, not getting dragged into other people's manifestations in their life. Almost what Karen's saying about protecting yourself and your energies from these outside forces that a lot of them we're born into and born into these patterns. It's breaking out of these patterns and choosing you and pushing yourself past it. You're not what your family is. You're your own person, and you choose exactly how and who you want to be.
Yeah, I'm just reading through the comments right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. W. Luna Bo is going to be our moderator. If anybody else wants to be a moderator along with her, that would be great. Just let me know, raise your hand. And it really is just kind of letting everyone know what, as they come in, what the intention is for tonight, what we're doing. I'm also going to be, if you guys have specific intentions that you want healing for, it's almost like this is an energy share. This is a Reiki share. This is a united space of healing. Anyone that is not upholding that while they're in there, moderators, feel free to give them a big hug and then send them off in love. Make sure that you do it with love, but make sure that you send them off. I want this to be just a continued sacred space. If at some point I feel called to pull cards for whoever it is that is setting an intention, I'm going to do that. Lloyd, did you bring your cards too?
I did, of course I did.
Right, so that might happen. We'll see. If you have a specific intention that you want us to put our attention on, we're going to do energy donations tonight. The super chat is enabled. If you want to bring it to the forefront, if you want me to say it out loud, if you want us to all band together for that specific intention out loud, we'll do an energy donation of 1111 tonight. So as always, we take and appreciate your donations no matter what. And I thank you guys ahead of time for that. So if you're wanting to put out a special intention, we're going to do that. Leslie Young said, should I be laying down or sitting up while I do this? Whatever is comfortable for you. I'm going to go through, and we have affirmations that Lloyd actually wrote up, right? You wrote them up?
Yeah, that's right.
The affirmations themselves are super powerful, and they are meant to align your chakras. It's creating the vibration of that positive energy, that affirmation. Saying them out loud creates the vibration of that to vibrate through whatever chakra it is that we're on at the time. So if laying down is better for you, that you can focus in that way, do it that way. But whatever you resonate with. Saying them out loud, I think, is going to be important too, if you're able to. Saying them with us, I'll say them, and obviously you can't say them with me because you can't read my mind as I'm reading them. Repeat them after me, and they're going to be so powerful. It is going to help to clear out. It's going to help to clear that out for me and for this situation that I have going on. It's going to help to clear it out for you at the same time. It's going to be mirrored back to you, and it may be that you have releases, emotional releases as you go to. If you have never been in the presence of Reiki energy before, you've never watched any of my readings before, or if you've never received the Reiki energy, just know that it is there to support you, but it is also there to go straight to the source, to go right exactly where it is needed. And so if there's a blockage, if there's some sort of karma that's stuck inside of there that's being reflected on the outside, it's going to go straight there, and it's going to let you know. You may have emotions that come up surrounding it. Allow them to work through you. It's powerful to sit in the middle of it while you're held in the light of this space. This is such an amazing opportunity to be able to release these things going into the portal for 12/12. There are unions happening. There are unions happening all over the place. There are unions happening right now in this group. Somewhere on your timeline. If you resonate with our energy, if you resonate with us, you're resonating with us somewhere on your timeline, that it's similar to ours. It may be that you are in union with your counterpart somewhere in the future already, and you're feeling the resonance of that right now. There are energies that do not want that to happen. There are unions here between you and me, and I can already feel the power of that working through me. There is something here in my heart space that my heart is not only racing, but I almost can't breathe right now. It's like I can't breathe. So it's already working. And I can already feel it. I can already feel it coming to. So throughout this, just remember to breathe, drink water, take some notes if you want to. If things come up that you would like to bring up, make sure you keep track of them. If you want to not be in a space of all of these people, but you do still need to talk about it, make sure that you book a session with either me or Lloyd. All of our information is in the box below. for our website. And you can just email us if you don't know which service to choose, and we will hook you up. Okay. You have anything to say?
Not at the moment. I think let's just get into it.
All right. So I also want to let you know that part of what I did was infuse the space with the energy of blue kyanite and amazonite. And both of those have aspects of uniting yin and yang energies and balancing masculine and feminine energies. So the energy of that is helping each one of you to do this and to hold this space from a more balanced place within you. That they told me that the energy of those stones were very, very needed for this. And then we're going to chat a little bit after this. I'm going to give a donation also. Oh, thank you, Crystal Tupper. Did you
Thank
also
you.
have an intention? Okay. Do you want me to read them or do you want to read them? Thank you, Elaine. Sort of truth. Thank you. I see you guys. Oh, man, I am all out of sorts right now.
Okay, so Gypsy Soul Caravan said, can we send healing out and understanding to those who are opposing our unions?
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you for that question. That was another thing that I had mentioned in the video earlier that I did. A lot of these energies are coming from those people. It's the people who oppose our unions. It's also people in this collective who are just like you and me. It is our sisters and our brothers in the collective who are in resistance energy to the changes and shifts that are happening right now. They are just not in a place where they are able or ready for it yet. And so that resistance energy is coming and wanting to dim our light just a little bit because it's very scary and they know they're headed in that direction, but it's scary. So of course, we definitely want to set the intention that we're sending the healing and understanding to those who oppose our unions and to those who are on this journey who will also be coming into this awareness and into these unions. So yes, please, please, please make sure that any negative energy that we're sending off, that we're holding it in light. Me personally, I'm burning it in the holy fire energy and I'm transmuting it into unconditional love. The beauty of that is that the density of it and the negativity of it actually helps the collective because we're going to switch it all around into unconditional love. We're going to send it right back out to those people and it's going to benefit them. We just, as a force, we do that together. So thank you for asking that, Gypsy Soul. Thank you for your donation too. Do you happen to have those up? The affirmation?
No, I sent them to you, sorry. I can't multitask, I'm not very good on this.
Okay. All right, if you guys are ready. Oh, Aldo's going to do theta healing for the collective to support the Reiki too. Thank you so much. I can feel that already. Oh, that's going like straight to the source. You guys are seriously bringing up something right now that, so this curse energy, it feels like it's wrapped really tightly right around my entire heart chakra. And it's just squeezing it. And it's like squeezing my heart chakra. All right, so first, we were also talking about how anyone can give themselves energy. There is a specific school of thought with Usui Reiki that you need to be attuned to the Reiki energy in order to be able to access it. There's other energy out there. There's universal energy that is out there that you are able to bring to yourself and give to yourself. If you think about it, it's just like hugging yourself. And it really is just by loving touch. The intention in your touch is an energy exchange for yourself. And so essentially what you're going to be doing is energetically healing yourself and us at the same time. So whether you're sending it or you're healing us, it is all an even exchange. So the way that we're going to do these affirmations, we're going to do them with the hand positions on each one of the chakras. And if you don't know much about chakras, we're not going to go into detail about them, but we'll show you where the hand positions are. All right.
Right.
Okay, so first we're going to place our hands on the top of our heads on our crown chakra. And the affirmation is, I'm connected to source energy, and I'm an open channel for beings of pure light. I'm open to receive the knowledge, downloads, and wisdom from only beings of pure light. And then you raise your fingers to open up your higher chakras with the palms still on the side of your head. Can you show that? There it is. Okay, the next position we're going to put on our ears. You can either have them over your ears to insulate the sound of what it sounds like when you say these things out loud, or just without touching your head. The affirmation is, I open to receive messages from the angels and beings of pure light via my ears. The universe speaks to me via sound and music, and vibration. I can feel that my hands are energized right now. Make sure you're still breathing. Next, we're going to do the third eye. So you can see that Lloyd has, this is the typical hand position for Reiki, is over your eyes. I'm going to put mine this way. So you can do it either way so that I can read. But I really like the way that this feels is normally. I'm guided by my intuition. I'm open to this sight, and it allows me to navigate life effortlessly. When I say this sight, remember that it's collective sight. It is yours and it is mine. It's a combination. Okay, next, we're going to do the back of your head. It's here, right at the base of your head, right at the top of your neck. And the affirmation is, I'm a balanced human being. I balance my masculine and feminine energies. I am whole. And then I want you to say, we are whole. I'm just going to stay here a minute. Listen to your intuition. It feels like there's a blockage here for a lot of you. For those of you that are sending Reiki to Others, I feel like I just want to concentrate on the space for a minute. There's a connection between the space and the heart space. I can feel my heart racing again. Make sure you breathe through it. Okay. All right. Next position is shoulders. Whatever is the easiest way for you to hold them. I always hold them like this. I feel like I'm hugging myself. Watching Lloyd do that, I feel like he's hugging me too.
Always.
Gives the best hugs. Okay. The affirmation is, I'm loved by the universe. I'm embraced by the universe as I embrace myself. This is really hard for some of you. I think we need to say it again. I'm loved by the universe. I'm embraced by the universe as I embrace myself. There's a lot of heaviness here too. And a lot of sadness. So I also want to point out the beeping. A lot of your guys are going to notice the beeping in Lloyd's apartment. It's his smoke alarm. He's actually moved out of there right now. Doesn't even live there anymore. But he went there for the internet for us tonight. And if you've noticed it, the last time that we had a live, a lot of people pointed it out. And I was guided to question what the message was in it for them. What are they being alerted to? That applies for some of you, especially in this position for some reason. I didn't notice the beeping before that, but now you're being alerted to the fact that what? You're feeling the weight of other people's energies on your shoulders. You do not have to carry someone else's cross all the time. It's not yours. It's not your guilt. It's not your shame. It's not your fault. Whatever else you hear in your head right now. All right, we're going to do throat chakra. And I like to put one hand in the front and one hand in the back, in the front and the back of the chakra. When I do that, I put my right hand in the front and the left hand is what leaves, so it's in the back of the chakra. The affirmation is, I freely and openly express my soul self from unconditional love. My voice is a vessel of unconditional love. Oh, this is hard for you to say, isn't it? And healing for others. I freely and openly express my soul self with unconditional love. My voice is a vessel of unconditional love and healing for others and myself. Heart chakra. I am unconditional love. I love myself as the universe loves me. I always hold unconditional love for myself. As my heart and soul are beautiful, and this ripples out to all who cross my path. Three, three, three. That's Jesus energy in your heart space. I'm masculine. I am unconditional love. I love myself as the universe loves me. I always hold unconditional love for myself first. As my heart and soul are beautiful, and this ripples out to all who cross my path. Oh, it's like burning right now. And I feel like I can breathe again. And as we do that, my third eye is on fire. It's like pain, headache pain, migraine pain immediately. It's almost like something is coming in to block this space, to not see the connection here, the connection to whatever kind of dark, dense energy it is that's sitting in this space. You send unconditional love to it. You send the heat of this united force to it. And it's like, oh, fuck no. Sorry. And it's just hurting right now. So I'm going to send the energy from here, that knowing that I just said from here, into all of these spaces. And in my mind, what I'm doing is connecting a bridge. It's like a rainbow bridge from here to here to here, to ease that. Jennifer said she also has that headache. Do the same thing. It's interference energy. As divine feminines, our power, a lot of our power originates from our intuition, from our knowing. And it's the easiest place to attack us, especially when we're trying to anchor down into our heart space. Wendy said, as I did the heart, there felt like something went to my throat. It's the same energy. So if you build the bridge from here to your throat chakra to here, it's sending the healing from that space, and it's like reverberating. It's connecting these areas and the knowing in those areas, the energy exchange from there to here. It's doing the same thing as well. Crystal, it's okay to not be able to focus right now. Don't focus. You actually just clear your thoughts completely and be still. Don't focus on the chat right now. We'll come back through it and we'll get into a conversation in just a little bit. I'm going to focus the energy on the throat chakra again. I'm going to repeat the affirmations in the throat chakra again, Elaine. I freely and openly express my soul self with unconditional love. My voice is a vessel of unconditional love and healing for others. Any blockages or dense energies that I sense there, I'm sending off Archangel Michael is here. This entire field, this entire space is electrified with protective energy from Archangel Michael. And whatever energies I can sense in this area, I'm having him help me to send them off. All right, solar plexus. Solar plexus is just under your rib cage. The affirmation is, I'm the creator of my reality. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I am brave. I'm a powerful light worker. I'm an amazing healer. And I have the power to heal myself. I don't feel that anxiety anymore. Sacral. It's just below your navel. This one's burning too. I'm creative and passionate. I'm full of brilliant and inspired ideas. I follow my passions in all areas of my life. And I embrace my sacred sexuality. It got someone's heart racing a little bit. Okay, so you have on here navel. Is that the one above the sacral?
Yeah. That's that. I use the 12 chakra system.
Okay, so there's another chakra in between the solar plexus and the sacral. And is it called the navel?
Some call it the hara or the navel, depending.
Okay, so it's above your sacral, like, okay, kind of around your belly button.
That's the one. Is your belly button.
Okay. I'm one with all things. I'm fed with unconditional love and support from Mother Earth. Visualize an energy umbilical cord from here, from that space, connected to the crystalline core of Earth. There's another chakra just below your feet. It's called the Earth Star chakra. And some of you have very blocked Earth Star chakras. So,
You're open that in a minute.
well, I'm kind of clearing those out right now. I'm clearing those out just a little bit for those that need it. If anybody else is sending Reiki also, maybe just send some more to the Earth Star chakra to clear those out. It's helping to cleanse out any impurities in this navel chakra. I think it's not focused on enough, this chakra. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, most traditional teachings just teach the main seven, whereas I find the 12 chakra system opens your light way up even more. So,
okay. Well, there's definitely a reason why we needed to focus on that one too. Okay, so your root chakra. It's at the very base of your spine. I like to put one hand in the front and one hand in the back at the very base of my back. I'm safe. I'm supported. All my needs are met by the universe. Abundance pours into all areas of my life. I have no fear. Fear is an illusion. And for those of you that know me, I like to say that fear is a fucking liar.
I'm a bit more eloquent than Karen. Must be the British in me.
That's the Karen interpretation. The posh English fear is an illusion. There is definitely fear. And there's alarm. That smoke alarm is like beep 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 in my head right now in this area. Fire. I hear ringing in my ears too, surrounding that. I'm just going to send a little bit extra to it.
This is where a lot of the karmic energy sits that we're working with at the moment. So that's probably why it's so dense.
Why?
It's the programming that we're holding from ancestors and that sort of thing sits in our root and causes our fear, our programmed fear.
Because the root is our foundation.
Mm-hmm.
It's what keeps us rooted. And if those traumas are rooted in our root chakra, it's what we've known our entire lives. This is one of the hardest ones to allow the change in, and it's where all of those densities like to sit, because if our root is not secure, the rest of us isn't either.
A tower can't stay firm. That's why it keeps falling down.
Right. Focus more of your energy on your root chakra more often. Paisley just said, I see, like she sees a rainbow tree stump when I close my eyes. That's lovely. That's the rainbow energy for you. The union energy between Lloyd and I, it's almost changed the way I see the Reiki energy that we do. It looks like a rainbow to me. So I love that. All right. We're going to put our hands on our lower back. Feels very warm. This one to me, I always remember my Reiki teacher telling me that it has a lot to do with parenting, mothering. It's connected to parenting. I was putting that out for some reason. All right. I'm flexible. I'm able to balance my outer and inner worlds effortlessly. My heart is racing again. There's a lot going on in the heart chakra. All right, your upper back is kind of hard to get to sometimes. You can either this way and wrap your arms around yourself. But essentially it's kind of, you want to kind of aim for the area that is around your shoulder blades on both sides. I feel like that's where a lot of parenting stuff sits. That's where it sits for me anyway. All right, your upper back. I'm strong. I'm able to carry my burdens effortlessly. Makes me want to sway. I just want to rock you guys. This also has to do with wings, your angel wings, your earth angel wings, your wings that have been clipped, wings from past lives.
Wings that are regrown. They've not been clipped, they're regrown.
They're regrowing. Feels like a really solid hug right now.
That's feel pretty good.
If you guys are just coming on, thank you for joining us. We're doing some Reiki hand positions and just doing a group share right now, trying to clear out dense karmic energies. All right, so our legs, I usually put them right on just on my thighs. This is your base. This is your trunk. The root chakra is really important. I know we're not on the chakras anymore, but the hand positions in Reiki are, these are more of the positions, but this is your base. This is sturdy. We need to, I don't focus enough energy on my lower hand position. So it's a good one. My legs are on fire right now. This position is really lit up. I have powerful and strong legs, which keep me moving forward, no matter the obstacles in my path. Love that one. I have powerful and strong legs, which keep me moving forward, no matter the obstacles in my path. Keep moving. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, your knees. I'm able to navigate the most challenging environments in a balanced way. Your knees are important for your flexibility, for your ability to bend in many different ways. Down, hit home a little bit. Especially when it comes to sistering, and supporting each other and holding each other up. All right, feet. I just put my hands on the bottom of my feet. Let me bend my legs up real quick. I like to put my hands one on the bottom and one on the top, and I usually have them meet like this above my toes. I walk carefully and softly on my path in a grounded and loving way. I walk carefully and softly on my path in a grounded and loving way. Okay. Your Earth Star chakra is just located just below your feet. You hold your hands probably 6 inches from your foot. You should still be able to feel the energy from your hand. Make sure you do both feet. I just realized I only did my right foot because I got to bend for the other foot too. I'm sorry, my left foot. Your left side is your feminine side, your divine feminine side. Your right side is your masculine side. So we want to make sure that we get both sides and balance them out. Any blockages that are in one side is not going to be cleared up by just doing the other side. Your Earth Star. I am connected to Earth. I'm an ever-expanding column of light, connecting the universe into the heart of Earth. This column of light deflects negative energies and sends them back to the sender as unconditional love. This one's important for the question Gypsy asked earlier. This is grounding those energies into the earth and drawing them back out of the earth as she has transmuted them. And sending them back out. I'm going to switch feet, do the other one. I'm connected to earth. I'm an ever expanding column of light, connecting the universe into the heart of earth. This column of light deflects negative energies and sends them back to the sender as unconditional love, whether you like it or not. I like to just kind of scan my body and my chakras and notice if there are if anything feels uneven or still unbalanced, or if anything else has come up. And if not, I just bring it into a centered heart space.
Just take a few breaths before you finish. Imagine yourself as that column of light, bringing energies down from the universe into the center of Earth and back up. It just helps to increase your light capacity for your body, increase your overall light and connection. That feels like some good energy to me.
It feels a lot lighter. There's still something sitting in here, and it's in the process of being broken up. I feel like needs focused attention, and it's the power of that dense energy. I really just want us all to imagine reaching out to each other and holding hands and forming that united bond.
So everyone visualize yourself, put your hands out like you're holding hands with each other, all in this live chat, or whoever joins later, listens to it later. We'll, as a collective, join all our energies together, focus on our heart space, and unconditional love to one another.
We draw on the energy of that to break up and push through anything not of that vibration. There's nothing more powerful than this. Whatever energies have sent this karmic density through here, the power of this united love is you. What we're doing is we're shifting it to the light again. This This is your power. You're powerful. And we transmute that into unconditional love. Echo, what song is this? Huh. The song is called Where Is My Mind? Where is my mind? Where is your mind? Oh. It's releasing. I feel it releasing. I feel it releasing, and I hear people sobbing. I hear someone sobbing, like allowing in the energy of that kind of love is so painful. It's so hard to do. And it's the only way. That surrender is the only way. Feels good.
That was very good. My hands were vibrating in that circle. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. I also have my Mary Magdalene and Jesus stones here, my wands in my hands, and they are on fire. Both of them are just like lit up. The union energy is so powerful. This is a scolacite. If you've never seen one of those before, it looks to me like angel wings. Really beautiful, very high vibration. Always reminds me of Mary Magdalene, and I always want to have it with me when I feel her energy here. This one, so we have divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This stone is an amethyst, but it has a red, some sort of red mineral on the top of it. I don't know if it's garnet or I'm not sure what that deposit is there on the top. It's a special kind. It's like a red tipped amethyst. To me, it reminds me of the nail. The red on the top is the blood sacrifice. And so the energy in this to me is always divine masculine, Jesus energy. The two of them together, that was really powerful. And again, I don't know if you guys are feeling it too, but I feel a little bit of pain here and down into my sinuses. The pressure of that is calcifications on our, they're telling me this right now, on our pineal glands that is being broken up right now. It's the illusion of what unconditional love or what real love looks like or feels like or sounds like, or, you know, what that knowing is. The illusion of that is being broken up right now because it's been a veil over top of our pineal gland, which is the access to all of who you are in the universe and dimensions and all of that. So if you don't know about that, the pineal gland, definitely look into that and how to activate it, how to access it for the depth of your healing. Oh, all right. So stretch for a minute.
Set, quick stretch out.
And if there is anyone in here who has specific intentions that they want to set for group healing, if you want to put it out there, the power of the word and setting those intentions out loud in a healing space like this has a lot of power to it. For those that want to highlight that, we're doing donations tonight. The super chat is enabled. 1111 is the donation amount, and we will hold that space for you and send the healing for those specific intentions. If you don't want to say it out loud, but you say that I have, and you have a donation for an intention, we'll hold space for that too if you want to. If anybody has any questions, we were going to talk about what does it mean to do the work? I feel like I kind of want to leave it open to you guys too about something that you would like to talk about right now.
Yeah, is there any questions anybody has? Any information about healing or a specific issue that you're having that you can't seem to get past? We'll just give you our knowledge and maybe something that can help you blast through it.
I love all these comments.
The affirmations, we'll list them. Maybe we'll put them on your community page, Karen. Just a list of them. Sort of.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll put them in the community section of my channel on my page. You have to go to where the videos and stuff are, and it's the community tab on there. You can click on there and I'll list all of those. The Brooklyn Way said when I started, I was scrubbing the kitchen floor and the energy was so high that I had to stop and hold hands. It felt like a centrifugal force circumambulating to the left. Wow. So that is the magnetic energy drawing you in because we need you, because we are united. That's like union energy drawing you in. You cannot deny it. You are a part of it and you were being drawn into it. So thank you for surrendering to it and allowing the healing to flow back and forth. Without it, it wouldn't have gone down the way that it did, and your floor probably wouldn't be as clean as it will be after this. Jennifer said, what if it's going to my left temple? So what I get from that right away, that pain that I was talking about here, what I get from that is the left side is your divine feminine side. So if it is coming down to here, it's something to do with sort of feminine energy in your life.
Goddess work. She needs to do some goddess work.
Goddess work?
That's what they're telling me. A bit of goddess work, yeah.
Can you be more specific about that?
Look into Isis or the different goddesses, Sophia code, something like that, which will help you to tap more into your divine feminine nature.
Thank you. You're so lovely. Thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
Leslie Young said, I'm sweaty after all that. Hi, Vera. I saw us holding hands in space and we all turned into light beams weaving in and out like a kaleidoscope.
That's what we are here, down on Earth. Down on Earth, we are the new energy grid as light workers. That is what we are here. Everywhere we go, we're spreading the light of the universe on Earth and sharing it with everybody else. So that's that interweaving. The more we come together as a collective, more powerful the energies become on Earth. That's why you can feel the difference in power when we were in circle. Then.
When Lloyd and I first realized the connection, we were guided by spirit and a lot of beings, light beings, the Legion of Light. I don't even know who all was there. And 707 on my clock right now. 7. All right, 7's a good number. 7 chakras. That's what it was the chakras. And during this exchange, they aligned and weaved our chakras together, front and back of chakras. And it was like that, like what you just said with the weaving in and out, like the kaleidoscope. That's what I saw in my mind as you were saying that. So that's union energy. It's the union of the chakras. Look up the Essenes. Look up the work that priests and priestesses, initiations for priests and priestesses in the Essenes. That's what they're telling me. Vera, you look into that. And everybody else too. All right. You see any more questions on there?
No. Not specific. Has anyone got any specific questions they'd like us to answer?
Lori said it's making your vertigo worse. Your vertigo, it's in your base, it's in your trunk. Make sure that you're drinking water. Make sure that you guys hydrate really well after this.
Lots of grounding with vertigo as well. Can be to do with you being very connected in your upper chakras, but not so grounded with your earth energy. So just really, really concentrate on grounding yourself, walking outside and things like that. That's going to help a lot. Sorry, I've got to stand up. Cramp, old man.
Cramp?
Yeah, I'm just sat on the floor.
Sending energy to it. Luna Blow, thank you for reminding everyone. Please hit the thumbs up when you guys are in here. It really helps with this matrix program that the YouTube algorithm is. There was more in the video that I posted before this too, that healing energy from this has been sent to, but it feels like there are a lot of questions surrounding what I was talking about in that video.
Okay, I've got a question here from Leslie. Leslie Young. She says she noticed while she was doing her throat chakra, she wanted to cry and couldn't speak, but she felt like this was more out of fear of being choked, and she said it's just because of trauma. From the sort of healing I do, possibly this is a past life event, I want to say, where you've probably received that sort of trauma before. And what this does is cause a block in your throat chakra about speaking your truth. Can have a real knock-on effect on your life now, although past life stuff. So if this resonates with you, maybe get a hold of me and we can do some Atlantean healing and remove these past life events from your energy field to help you push through it.
What's the best way for a divine feminine to help heal her divine masculine without contact with him?
So, it's being it yourself. How would you like your divine masculine to be? So you've got to envision that. I imagine every relationship you ever had in your life has been a test to see what you like and what you don't like. So you've got to decide exactly what qualities you want in a person, and you have to be that yourself, for yourself. So if you want someone who is hardworking, you have to be hardworking. If you want someone who earns lots of money, then you need to embody that yourself, because you're not looking for anyone outside you to do these things for you. You need to embody it all yourself and completely take ownership of all aspects of your life to embody it. That's how I see it.
Wendy asked, how am I feeling now? I feel much better. It still feels just a little bit heavy here in my higher heart, but the inability to breathe, the cloud that I felt all around the outside is not there anymore. And it feels like, it didn't feel like a blast, like an explosion or something. It just is like dissipating from around me. So I feel better about it. I want to know how you guys are feeling too, about whatever kind of karmic density you were feeling too.
Sorry, you're speaking to me then. I was reading comments. I switched off.
Sorry, I'm looking for the questions too, Melsug.
Okay. Colombian 928's asked a couple of times now, how do I achieve inner peace with myself during this? Can you just clarify what you mean by during this?
during this Reiki, during the energy healing, or during this journey? Alda, thank you for your donation.
Okay. Brooklyn Ways asked, what about the crown chakra being too open? What are the best practices to bring that down?
Crown chakra too open?
I'm not sure your crown chakra can be too open, although it can have energy cords that are taking energies away from your incarnation here on Earth. Again, it's something that I tackle in the Atlantean healing. We've had a lot of us are star seeds who are on this journey. I don't know if that resonates with you, but so you've had incarnations on in other planets with much higher energies, dimensional energies, and sometimes that manifests itself in your physical form, as in you don't feel grounded or safe on Earth because you are more used to a much higher vibrational place of existence, so it feels far too harsh for you here, and that can take your energies away. So again, this is something I can cut the energy cords and bring your energies down to your now incarnation, as we all chose to come here for this time and the ascension of Earth. That's why we're here. That in essence is our mission, is to help raise the vibrations of everybody on the planet and raise Earth into a higher dimension. And so again, Atlantean healing can help massively with that sort of thing. But even yourself, you can try and tackle it yourself if you have an energy healing background.
Lunabo, thank you for answering all the questions for us in the chat too, by the way. So one of the things that Lloyd and I were talking about ahead of time too is about Reiki energy and about the holy fire Reiki that we do. Its purpose is meant to ignite your ability, your body's ability, your energetic body's ability to heal itself. That's ultimately where we want you to be. We want you to be on a quest for healing in every aspect of your life, to peel away all the layers that you need to in order to come to a place of essence within yourself and to be able to exude that, to clear up space, to absorb the light codes that are coming in for union, for evolution, for ascension on this journey. It's that's the point, and we want to be able to help you with that. Holy fire Reiki, the energetic healing sessions that we do, they're not just Reiki infused. There's so many things energetically that we do in our sessions that are just guided by spirit, by angels, by light beings, by earth beings, that sometimes I'm in the session and they're guiding me to do things that I don't have a definition for. It is for your highest and greatest good, and they're telling me what it is that I need to do. I am a divine channel for that energy, and I am, you know, in service to those beings for your highest and greatest good. If you need help with that, go to our websites for sure and book a session, book a healing session. If you need more questions answered about what that entails, feel free to email us too, and we'll answer whatever you need to. Are these negative energies coming in because of the 1212 portal? Yes. They're also coming in because not just the 1212 portal, but the influx of and the amping up of energies that are coming in for this coming year as well. It's like all of the things that we have been going through this entire year are coming to a 0 point, and we're getting ready to enter into, if we're ready, gain access to this portal and rebirth ourselves. This is a birthing process for us in our new bodies, our new crystalline bodies, our expanded light bodies for the new year coming up for 2020. 2020 is going to be a big year, and the 1212 portal is set up to usher in the energy for those people who are ready for this rebirth to come into unions within the collective that are going to help usher in all of this new earth. That's unions between us, between divine masculines, divine feminines, and between sister units, between brothers, between all of us. The collective, the unity consciousness is what we're talking about. Unions in that way. The 1212 portal is very big for this. And so when the energies amp up for that, we're putting out a vibration of that kind of anticipation, and we're absorbing all of these light codes, and our light quotient is expanding, and the vibration of that is being sent out. And these negative energies can feel that happening. There's so much fear attached to those negative energies that they are coming into our fields in order to dim our light. They're disguised as many different things, but at the heart of all of these negative energies are fear and resistance. And we're busting the fuck through them. It almost pisses me off when I say fear and resistance. I get all charged up and I get pissed. I'm just like, nope, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. You're lying to me. That fear, like air quote fear. I want to reprogram that word. I want to reprogram that word completely. I want to reprogram it to.
You tell it. Fuck fear, exactly. Okay, Colombian 928 replied. She said during this journey, so she's trying to find out how to find inner peace during the journey. I take it you mean the twin flame journey. The best advice I can give you is to not look outside yourself, really. Nothing outside of you is actually important. You are the most important thing in your world, and if you focus on that's the path to inner peace. You and your connection to the divine is the most important building block of any spiritual practice, and that is your way to peace. And as you come into that peace and that balance within yourself, and you can feel that self-love for yourself, that's when the miracles start to happen.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here, to show you that part of it. And we've been exactly where you were, and striving for peace. We're constantly striving for it, but we're getting closer and closer to whatever that is. But it's this inner knowing that this journey is about your highest and greatest good. Even the things that you fear, even the things that trigger you, even the things that are so hard to deal with, they are meant for the awareness that will lead you to your highest and greatest good. And barreling through that and pushing through it, and drawing on the unity of other people who are going through the same things, whether they already did or they will be going through those same things, getting in touch with people who you resonate with in this way, allowing that connection into your heart space is going to help you to find the peace that you need. Even just sitting in this space with us, seeing the two of us that have done a lot of work to get to this point, and that's what helps for you to find peace too. If you resonate with us somewhere on your timeline, you are going to be in the same centered, balanced union heart space. And it's hope. It's hope, and it's compassion, and it's love, and we are all together in it. So just keep coming back to that 0 point. That is a 0 point. It really is that simple too. Just a space of unconditional love and striving for it. It's real.
Rosy Cheeks has a question. First of all, she started with, actually, I'm shy. maybe we should change that to I am growing in confidence. Just as an affirmation for yourself, just to just want to start working with. So she says that you've had eating issues for years and always thought it could be because you're not used to being in a physical body, and sort of our thoughts on that. Food is a difficult one. I find I always used to have problems with food before I came on my journey. A terrible comfort eater. That was one of my ways. It was to fill up emotions that I couldn't. I wasn't dealing with myself, and I couldn't handle it. It was that comfort that I was using it for. But it could be if you're from a different star system or something like that, you're not used to certain densities of food, so you tend to binge on certain foods that you shouldn't, or crave certain things that you've not energetically been used to. Again, these are the sort of things that can be worked on with healing work and that sort of thing. So if you'd like some guidance, get hold of us.
Yeah. For me, I used to be the same way too. And for me, it was, looking back on it now, it feels like it was trauma energy. And the layers of conditioning from our entire lives, from before I was awake. And the more I journeyed, the more I searched, the more I dug, each layer that I peeled away was like another 3 pounds for me. It was another 3 pounds that I lost, and less dependence on a comfort outside of myself. That healing was comforting for me. The resonance that I was starting to feel, the feeling of wanting to be home, being comfortable in my home and being myself, peeled away another layer. There was another 3 pounds. There was another 3 pounds. And coming to the light of myself helped me to, I lost like 40 pounds after my separation and divorce, and um, layer by layer by layer by layer, loving myself more and more and more.
Exactly the same for me. Like I say, as you, I don't know, it changes every aspect of your life when you really lean into it. Patterns and cycles that you used to have before don't seem so hard to break. They seem to fall away naturally if you're doing a lot of healing work. Me and Karen were talking earlier. Like I said, when I had my spiritual awakening, I was self-healing myself at least twice a day, every single day, for well over a year. I was having other healings from other people, and I'm also doing healing meditations and things like that on top. So it's almost for me to get where I am. I'm lucky enough to have found Karen. It was about me surrendering. I suppose surrendering and this becoming a way of life for me, not a hobby, not a part-time thing. It is my basis of my reality now, and that's the sort of shift it has caused in me.
Thank you. Thank you, Columbia 928, for your donation. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm really trying to catch up with all of these questions. So someone had said something about pain coming back in the third eye again and wanting that affirmation again. And I feel it too, actually. I wonder if there's just, you can also, when you're sending the healing to that area, you can also set the intention that that healing is there and continuously flowing even after you remove your hand from that area, until it is broken through and released completely. The affirmation for that was, I'm guided by my intuition. I'm open to this sight and it allows me to navigate life effortlessly. When I do this, they're telling me there's something that you don't want to see. There's something you don't want to know the truth of, and it's fear-based. If somebody said something about the video freezing, if you guys just hit refresh on the page, it should clear it up for you. Your cat is so cute. Thank you very much. I'm going to pull some cards on what the energy is right now.
A bit more about overeating as it's been a bit more on that. I think sometimes we almost do it as when we feel bad about it. So it's like a self-punishment. We know it's going to make us feel bad. We know it's going to have a detrimental effect on our well-being in general, and we almost do it out of our general heavy feelings. It's when you're in that a need-based space. That's when we find food to try and give us that, and it's a hit. It's usually something that we want. We have it then, and then we feel bad for the rest of the day for doing it. It's so backwards in approach to what it does to us energetically. Yet it's a pattern we've built up in our minds, and we just reach for that instant gratification. That's what it is, that instant hit. Although in the long term, we know it's not going to be for our benefit. It's almost, again, it's another pattern that you can slowly program yourself out of, or even reprogram your relationship with food. What food do you think is bad? What food do you think is good? If you start talking to your body and telling your body that whatever I eat, no matter what it is, it could be chocolate, just, you could have a diet of just cakes and chocolate. But if you tell your body and speak to your body and say, you will take only the good nutrients and the good things out of this, and the rest of it will come out of my body as waste, you can almost reprogram your body, and it will do that. It will, your body will do that. You're in control of your physical body.
I'm hearing too that doing that, it takes away the need for that food.
Yeah, because you're basically saying you're only going to take the good parts of it. So if you just that something good,
right?
So, yeah,
and if there's nothing good in chocolate for you, for your body, then you're not. But your body's not going to need it anymore in that way. It's that power of intention. So I was pulling cards too as you were talking about that, and this card came out. The 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, right there in the 3rd eye. We were just doing that. I was just saying there's something that you don't want to see. It's facing our fears. It's bringing them to light. It's traveling with Archangel Michael or Metatron with Michael, because you are protected, and supporting each other in whatever this truth is that needs to come out. There's something that you don't want to see, and your body is going to tell you about it. You can avoid it as much as you want to, but you will physically manifest an energetic blockage if you ignore it. So there's that. This is connected also to the stuff that I was talking about in this heart chakra. That density, this box that it's wrapped in, this prison. It's like a cage. The heart is in a cage, and it is a protective cage because it looks like that inside of the cage, and it's a protective mechanism that's around it. They're trying to bring your attention to it, and there is an energy that is blocking it. It's almost like I feel kind of blinded right now.
Maybe a lens over her 3rd eye that needs to be taken off to help her sight. That's something I've had to work on a number of times on myself, removing different lenses for my intuition. Sorry, crap again.
Is it in your leg?
In my calf,
Which one?
on my left.
Left.
Yeah.
That's the feminine side. Cramp in your leg. It's like seizing up. Panic. I just heard Panic at the Disco.
That's the one.
All right, so I really feel like I want to pull some cards too. So what's our time at right now?
90
I
minutes.
am not in any kind of like time-based dimension right now. I am in the now that has no time attached to it. So if you get tired, just let me know. If you guys want to cut this thing off, we'll just cut this thing off. But I feel like I want to kind of dig into some things here. So if you're up for that, if you guys have some questions, let's do donations. If you guys want to have a question answered, let's do 1111. Put in a super chat donation for 1111 and I will pull a card for whatever question it is that you have. Make sure that you add a question with your donation. How to let go of my twin who doesn't want to be with me. I suffer with missing him. He's moving in a different direction, and I think he's doing me a favor. Trust it. Trust that. I think he's doing me a favor. Your intuition, your gut is telling you he's doing you a favor. It's for your highest and greatest good. It's hard to process that and to allow that pain to be processed, but that pain is telling you, I think he's doing me a favor. He's moving in a different direction, and if his path looks like this and my path looks like this, I'm leaning into that, knowing that if our paths way in the future come out like this and then they come in like this, I'm not meant to know that right now, but it's a possibility. Or it's a possibility that I go off on this path and someone else comes in that is like not moving in a different direction. And he's doing me a favor by intersecting on my path. We don't know everything. We can't see it all. Sometimes being in that space is okay as long as it's not out of fear, as long as it's leaning into the fact that they're just not showing it to me right now. I'm not meant to know.
Yeah, sometimes this journey can close you off to the possibilities that are around you. Like we're here to enjoy life, to become light and love, and part of this journey is the self-healing journey, but it's also about living and having experience, because each experience we have helps us to grow. It teaches us other lessons. So you may be parting like this, or there may be other karmic lessons you need to learn. He needs to learn these maybe for other people, or it may be that you'd go apart and stay apart. It's almost that surrendering to not knowing, following your guidance. If it's not coming back to you in your field, and it's staying on a negative kill, you almost have to let go. Yeah.
So, right, but I can feel her. She's like, but how? How do I let go of him though? How do I let go of, I suffer with missing him.
You've got to pull the energy.
I know.
You've got to pull the energy back into you, because at the end of the day, it's your energy you've projected onto somebody. It's your love that you found inside yourself, and you found somebody who helped you to open up to that, and so you're projecting your love onto them. And sometimes they're not ready, they can't handle it. They can't deal with it, they don't know how to deal with it. It's too much for them. And when men get too much emotion, we clam up and run away. That's what men do, unfortunately. When they don't know how, when they're not doing the work, when they're not, or not consciously aware of what things are, they can't deal with it. Part of being the divine feminine is making sure that you can provide a sacred space for your masculine to be. And that's easier said than done when you're in an emotional place as well. They can't handle their emotions, so they sometimes may need you to rein that down and ease them in gently, not full force sometimes. Let them lead. You just feel it inside you and just hold it. Let them lead, and they'll slowly eke out then when you're with them.
Yeah. And sometimes the energy of that, I think he's doing me a favor, is the knowing that separation is a gift. Separation is a gift for your healing. He's doing you a favor so that you can focus on you. Use him as a mirror. If you suffer with missing him, what is that mirroring back to you? You are not making enough time for yourself. You are putting all of your energy into something that is not coming together, and it's taking away from your personal growth. So he's moving out of the way to allow you to do that. What's going to come into that space? Growth, learning, you, the essence of you. I had to do that and choose to do that over and over and over and over and over again. What comes from that for you, the benefit of that is awareness. And you could come into the awareness that if he is moving in a different direction, it's possible that he's not your twin. It's possible that your divine masculine is out there and that this person is doing you a favor to do the growth that you need to in order to then align with the path of your divine masculine. There's so many possibilities out there. We need to bring the power back into ourselves and stop giving it away to someone else, and just appreciate it for what it is. It is a gift, and it is meant to be in the way that it is being. It's so hard to step out of the way, but it is so possible, drawing on the energy of this kind of support. I've done it too. I did it. I'm holding you. All right, Vera.
Hello, Vera.
Vera was here on the last live and I pulled some cards for her, and I have no idea why I need to say Vera, but that's what I hear when I see her name on there. And Vera actually booked a session with me, and we had an amazing session the other day. She emailed me today and said that there was a black cat. I saw that video too, by the way, Vera. Oh yeah, I sent her an email with this black cat that has come across her sliding glass door again. And right away I saw the vision of the Matrix, the deja vu in the Matrix, about when they said, right away I heard that happens when they change something, when the Matrix changes something in order to adjust for what? The amount of light that just came out of the space. You emailed that to me earlier today, and I knew right away. I had just done the video that was leading into this one, and I knew right away that there was some sort of shift in the matrix surrounding us that was trying to maneuver things to not allow this to fully develop. That's what I was getting from it. So she's been seeing the black cat here too. He came and he jumped on my lap and he was loving on me for a little bit, and then he's laying over there and he's distracting people. He is walking by this way, and I want to pull a card on it. It maybe means something specific for you, that the deja vu, that the change that was made in the code was something to do with you. Man holding a coin, 43, number 7 again. What song is this? Cello song. Sacral chakra. And temple path. Vera, for you, it feels like this is the energy of someone, the energy of someone in your sacral chakra. The temple path is your sacral chakra. It's almost like this is the same card. They're wanting you to, there's some kind of womb purification that they're wanting you to do. And the matrix change that I'm hearing is almost like, so it's a past life thing, I think. So all I hear is violins on my music right now, and I can almost see the vibrations that they're making in the air with that. There's some sort of sound healing. There's some sort of like womb. I think there was a meditation that I saw on YouTube one day with like a womb healing frequency that you're needing to do in order to heal whatever it is. You need to release some sort of past partner from your sacral chakra. That's what they're telling me about the cat thing that you were saying. Yeah. I feel like just drawing off of our session from the other day too, without saying anything with everybody else here, I feel like it has to do with that that first person. I think that's what that is. Oh, hi, Lisa. All right, for readings, we're doing super chat donations, 1111. Pull some cards for you. Thank you for the $14.99, by the way. I don't know how super chat works. I don't know if I've ever done it before. So if you're not able to do 1111, if it's like only set amounts, let me know. Maybe we'll make it that $14.99. It's easier. That's what happened in the last live also. Oh, Echo, turn on Pink Floyd radio station. That was a clear sign, and two cards just flew out. Thank you for the donation, Sana. I will pull some cards for you too. This is not for that one. These flew out before that. This is a message for someone. I feel like I'm channeling for someone. And you also have, it feels like there's like some sort of sleigh centerpiece on your table, on your, it's either a dining room table or a coffee table or something. There's like a sleigh decorative centerpiece there. I don't know what that's all about, but maybe this message is for you, maybe not. Maybe there's one in here that they want to get to, but the journey card and this, I don't usually take cards in reverse, but they were like, nope, you need to leave it. Whoever this is for, whoever you're involved with does not understand this journey, is not a part of this journey, is not, they're telling me it does not have a healthy appreciation for the work that we do on this journey. And it's like a warning, I think. It feels like a warning. See you on the dark side of the moon. a darker energy in your life and you know it. And it's time to choose the journey. That's what they're saying. It's time to choose the journey, not this person anymore. It's not healthy for you. And you're not appreciating yourself. You're not loving yourself enough. It's time to walk away. They're like, bye. Get your bags, pack your bags. Choose the journey. I don't know who that was for. All right. Anna, this one's for you. Card just flew out again, and it flew out in this way. I don't know if that last card was for you or what. Woman holding a coin. Healer of the ages in reverse. You shout, but no one seems to hear. If the banjarine starts playing different tunes, I was just saying how whoever it is that you're involved with does not have a healthy appreciation for you or this journey. The connection kind of felt a little bit tumultuous and not appreciative, and to choose the journey. It feels like could be about you. Healer of the ages. I don't see anything with this card. Totally blanked out.
Totally blanked.
Totally blanked. It feels like there is a block. It feels like I feel like it's possible that you may be blocking the message. Feels like you might be blocking the message. That's the message. Do you get anything from this in reverse?
I see the healer of ages as obviously pulling on past healing, and it's almost now we're embodying our life. We can become the healer of the new ages. Things are changing, things are shifting very quickly, and our energies are going through the roof. So our healing abilities are increasing, and there's a lot of new healing modalities coming through. A woman holding the coin to me would almost say that you have some unique gifts, and this healing, I think, is something unique to you and is going to lead you to your abundance and your purpose in life. And again, with the appreciation upside down, it's almost stop for a minute, see where you are, and you need to look back on your journey and flip that around. Take some time to see, not focusing on what you don't have, focus on how far you've come already, and bring back that appreciation.
I was also getting that it's possible that if like a healing session that you had in the past may have put a block here. It may have not been the most like pure healing session that this person that's weird, may have had some energy that they transferred and it created a block. That's what I heard. They didn't have a healthy respect for the healing work that they were doing. And it may have created a block. And I see the purple in this too. So it may be crown chakra. It may be both. I'm not sure. I heard that too. All right. Any other ones? Do we have any other ones come through? Are you able to see the super? Are you guys able to see the super chat on there? Man, this one just came out twice. Just shuffling, just jumped out twice, both of them.
Stammering.
Listening to the song too. It's not just Archangel Michael. It's yeah, it's definitely that root chakra. There's something about a man too. Many is the word they just said on the song. Many is the word. There is someone in here who needs to start valuing their body a little bit more. Too many is the word. And the distortion for that and the trauma for that is based in your root chakra. That is coming out for you to address right now. Maybe you need to sit in the middle of this healing arena, and as we reflect back the light of purity that you are, and that searching for love in sexual situations is not going to fill you. It is a distortion in your root chakra. It's based in trauma. And the healing for that is present in this space right now. Crystal said 55 in the chat makes a fucking 10. I want to get those cards out. I said that's interesting. I've never had a healing session. I did see a spiritual worker about 2 years ago, but I got very positive energy from her, so I don't know. It may have been based in past life. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. There was an interaction that you had with someone that transferred some sort of energy to you, whether they were an established healer that you went to or something. They're telling me, no, it's just go a little bit further back than that. Go a little bit further back. Maybe a reader. It could be a reader. Like you had a reader who did a reading for you or something, and there weren't pure intentions in it, or some sort of negative energy came through while they were reading. It's something like that. They're like, go back further. This one came out again just now. It dropped out. I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Game. It was a game to play. Someone's playing games with your love life or something. Why she had to go, I don't know. Lindsay said, this reading has been extremely healing. Thank you. It has been for me too. Wow. All right, Santa, what the hell is going on? Love is such an easy game to play. I'm going to clear the energy from this deck. And I'm going to do Connie's first. And then I'm going to say, like, I see this wave of energy. There's like an imbalance. I need to come back to that. That's for sure. The energy and feelings towards my ex from 10 years ago suddenly came back 6 weeks ago. And I have no idea why, because I went from not caring at all to him always being on my mind. All right, let's see. I'm already getting something from it. This is karma revisiting you. Come back. come back to help you heal something. He's come back to help you heal something. And the reason you can't get him off your mind, something happened between the two of you guys that it felt cold. There was something that happened that felt really cold, and that coldness that you felt from him, it's based in some sort of trauma in your childhood. That's what it feels like to me. This is root chakra energy. The red in this feels like root chakra. And so he's come back in because there is there's an energy of some sort of trauma around coldness. It could be abandonment, it could be rejection, it could be some kind of spirit energy. You know, sometimes when I get like a chill of cold, I know that my energy is depleted, or if there's a certain energy that's come in. It could be an experience with that in your childhood or something like that. But he's come back to bring the energy of that back into your field for you to know it. That's what I'm getting. W Little Boy wants to know if you're going to pull some cards, Lloyd.
I'm running out of steam here. It's I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. It's 1 o'clock now. So
oh no.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a day in a minute.
All right. Well, let's round this out then. And I just want to say thank you guys all for being here and for holding the space for this. For anybody that is watching this replay back, if you have any questions, make sure that you email me. Thank you for being here. No matter when you watch this, the energy from this is timeless. So it's always going to benefit you no matter when you're watching this. If you want to book an energy session with us and for us to concentrate our energy on your guidance, or just an energy healing session, we can do what we just did in a distant session. You don't need to be present with us in order to do it. Well, I usually send a meditation ahead of time that I'm guided to send you, and I take notes as I go through and let you know what was done throughout the session afterwards. But my guidance sessions, my live sessions, my ascension guidance sessions are filled with the energy just like what was in here today, and it is set up with a sacred container the way that I did today. And so we're pulling cards and we are getting guidance and channeled information about your path and what it is that you have blocking you and all of that. It is also an energy healing session at the same time. So the combination of the two of those things may be appropriate for you too. So go to my website. The information is in the box below. All of the information for Lloyd's website and for his YouTube channel is in the box below. Light Side Energy Healing. Thank you for being here with me.
It's a pleasure as always. Sorry, I literally run out of steam. I'm gonna flop in a minute.
That's okay. That's all right. I always forget how late it is over there too. He's 5 hours behind. I told you I'm sitting in the middle of some sort of vortex right now, and I have no idea what time it is.
1:01 right now, as you say that.
1:01. We are at 0 point. Thank you guys all for being here. And yeah, we will talk to you soon.
Thank you, everyone. We'll speak to you soon.